I ran into a friend last night and she knows that I'm working with women to get their ideas out and to start side hustles or new businesses. And then she kind of retreated and said, I've been meaning to talk to you about this, but I've been advised not to share my idea with anybody. I thought, okay. And I asked her, why is that? And she said, well, because someone told me once who this person had started a lot of businesses and has been an entrepreneur for most of their life. They told her that people just will tear your idea apart and poke holes in it, and it's just not a good idea to start sharing your ideas. And it really blew me back because I have actually had that same thing happen to me, but I just didn't really realize it until she said something. I've been in a few founder cohorts where they help you launch your business. And I remember one of them that I was in, they would have these social hours and all the founders from the city came down and you were to mingle the room and pitch your idea to them. After 1 hour, I had to leave. I felt so defeated, so dumb, so picked apart, and so pissed that this was supposed to be a supportive group and everyone that I talked to acted like an asshole to me, telling me my idea was no good, telling me why it didn't work, questioning me on things I have no idea on the answer to. It was just absurd. It was like they were just finding their joys by putting me down. And it was really, really frustrating. So when my friend told me that last night, I totally get it. And I told her, I totally understand, but the way I work with women and people who want to build something, it's not like that at all. We are not going to focus on your business plan and your finances. While that's all good and will come, what we want to focus on is the mindset, the identity shift that you need to take. We need to do micro experiments to figure out which direction you want to go. How could we launch something within the next week that's totally tiny? Test out who your ideal customer is, what kind of things you enjoy, what fits best in your lifestyle. All those things, they do not focus those on regular incubators. They don't care if you're a mom. They don't care if you already have a full-time job. They just don't understand, and they think everyone is exactly like them. And I was furthest apart of anything like those men. And it showed. And so I'm really, really excited to be able to give a different perspective to the people and the women who want to build something but don't want to be torn down or are afraid to share their ideas because they're afraid someone's going to, punch holes in them. Definitely not the way that I work. I like to sit down with the founders and the women, people who even might not even have an idea yet. Figure out their inspirations, figure out their interests, bounce ideas back and forth off of them on what they think might be the best solution. I usually can see one big solution, and then I have a couple other ideas in case she doesn't like that solution. But I will not, it is not in my blood at all to knock anybody's idea. My job, my core passion is to lift people up, help them develop their ideas. And I believe every idea can work. And so what if it hasn't been done before? We will do it your way. And so, yes, I totally agree. That woman that I talked to last night should not share her ideas with everybody. But if you have an idea that you want to share, or even if you don't have an idea, like I said, let's connect. You can tell me about where you're coming from, what you want to do, and together we'll brainstorm some ideas. I'll give you my ideas. You can react to them, And then if you want to continue, I will be your supportive accountability partner. We will set weekly micro goals to get you further and further and further. Meanwhile, all working on your mindset so you can start feeling like you're that person that has it together. That's the whole package that I am so proud to give. I have a form on my website that you can fill out, and this just opens up the door for an introductory conversation. You can tell me about your ideas, your interests, and we could set up a time in order to meet. That form is in my link in bio. I would love to support you and just fill out that form. Please hit subscribe and you can get more of my videos. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about the subject matter. All right, before you go, be sure to check out this video. I talk about how your flaws are your actual magic. And anything that you think is standing in your way actually could be the gateway to a life that you're really desiring. So here's the link. Go click it.